welcome to Doozer Shop. It's going to be a short video. I got back from New York State, and I've got the planer on the trailer. No troubles with the journey. Just thought I'd show you before I unload it and tell you a little bit about the trip. And like I said, give me a short video, kind of show you where I got it, and the next video will be of the planer in the shop. So let me take you handheld and kind of walk you around the trailer before I unload it. Alright, so there she is. Made the journey of 660 miles with no issues. The brand new trailer performed flawlessly. I kept checking the heat in the bearings, the heat in the tires, heat in the brakes on the truck and the trailer, and it was okay. You could tell that weight was back there for sure. The trailer brakes were working no problem, but the truck and trailer combination didn't stop as fast. And that Cummins diesel in the Dodge, mated with the automatic, it was not the greatest transmission. You know, I was trying to keep it in overdrive and keep the speed up to about 70 where I could legally go 70. Some of the speed limits were 75, some were 65. But the power band with that, where the turbo kicks in the boost, is right at 2,000 RPMs, which is about 70 miles an hour in overdrive. So if I dog down, I could take the hills. If I started the hills doing 75 at the bottom, and I'd slow down to 60 at the top, keeping it in overdrive, it was okay. But if I started out at, say, 65 and dropped down to 50, you know, it had to downshift into either drive or second gear. So that automatic was okay, but man, not good for pulling whatever this load is, which is about 13,000 pounds, trailer and all. But anyways, the tarp was flapping a little bit. I got like 16 or some bungee cords on this thing. I bought a whole bunch of bungee cords trying to keep the tarp tight, and it still was flapping. I think I ruined my tarp. I had to throw a piece of plastic over it temporarily here when I pulled it in the yard because it rained last night. And I just, you know, wanted to keep everything dry and make sure. I think the oil return on the screens on the table were the way oil returns because it's pressure fed from the hydraulic pump. And I didn't want water getting anywhere near this machine. I didn't want to get water in the oil or anything, even though I was going to change the hydraulic oil. But enough talking. I just give you guys an arrival picture, safe and sound from my journey. And like I said, I'm going to be putting the camera down. I'm going to give you I'll show you. So this is you've seen in my previous video the hitch I made on my New Holland tractor. So this tractor, I unhooked it from the trailer from the truck, and I moved it into the driveway, you know, where it sets with the New Holland tractor, using my hitch. And this tractor, I mean, even at idle, it just moved it. The traction was really great, you know. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the trailer just lined up in the doorway, and I'm going to point it out there. So I'm going to use the tractor, drag it out there, back it up to the shop, and tip it as high as that'll go, and get the come-alongs and the roller bars and the, you know, start the unloading process. But like I said, just wanted to do a short video of, you know, it arrived safe and sound, and right now I'm going to start getting it unloaded. My friend's stopping over. He's going to give me a hand, and we're going to make a little bit of a day out of it. And I already got a space cleared out. I'll show you that real quick. I got space cleared out in the shop. And let me turn the light on. All right. So as you walk in the shop, you know, I cleared a space next to the Giddings and Lewis boring mill, and it's I got the welding bench and the toolboxes and storage cabinets on this wall. So the space in between, if I can back up enough without running into the workbench, there it's going to set. There should be plenty of room. And the bandsaw, see where the chair is under the air conditioner? The bandsaw was over there, the dual, and I got everything where I can move it on a pallet jack, but I just don't know. I didn't want to put the planer in there and have not be able to get the dual bandsaw out. So it's narrower on a sideways profile, so I could slide it in, slide it out. I just didn't want to lock it up and have to shift everything to get it out if I ever, because eventually the dual bandsaw is going in the high bay. You know, it's going, you know, out into the high bay when I get the doors put on here and everything hunky-dory. And this will be the grinding, welding, fabricating, whatever area. So that's that. And I'm going to cut this video off, and I'm going to get busy unloading the planer. So until then, this is Doozer Shop.